Hello, in this video I want to talk about Rust Analyzer. So we've been writing a code that helps us to get the temperature profile of a cooling body using Newton's law of cooling. It's a classic convection heat transfer. And you can find it from books such as Paris Chemical Engineering Handbook and so on and so forth. Other textbooks are also there. You can even search it online, no problem. A lot of it is public domain. Okay, so now so far so good. We've been using cargo watch -x run in order to help us so-called debug our code. And for the most part, that's okay. Unless of course you're superbly new and you don't know what Rust you're doing, then I guess you're in the right place watching this video. But yeah, I just want to give you another tool that can make it even more convenient for you to find out or debug your code even before it runs. Okay, this is called Rust Analyzer. So let's go to extensions of VS Code, Rust Analyzer. Okay, this is very important in order for you to so-called supercharge your Rust writing experience. So this is Rust Analyzer, the Rust language support for Visual Studio Code. Okay, you will be able to get it done for lots of editors. This is not specific to VS Code. I used it in NeoVim and it works very nicely there. Okay, so though for big files, big projects, I've seen it kind of slow things down a little bit. It will be a bit slower in that case, but other than that, should be pretty okay. So it will take a while to install and run, and by the time you will see a lot of look at this. Okay? Look at this. All of this type annotations come out so-called automatically. So let's say this mesh thing here, if you hover over it, you'll be able to see what type is it. So F64, this is called a floating point, double floating point. So remember in the earlier videos, I think I talked a little bit about floating points very briefly, but these are 64-bit floating points. Okay, it will even tell you the size of it and sort of other information as well. That's what you can do with this Rust Analyzer. The more general term for this is called Language Server Protocol, LSP, but you don't need to know about this. But if you're interested, you just search up LSP Language Server Protocol. You'll be able to find lots of information. So CH transfer coefficient, surface area, all of these are float64 types. Okay, float64 types. So you will see a little bit of orange under orange curly, under curlies or whatever. All of these are showing you compiler warnings. So for example, you see here, warning value assigned to solid temperature next time step is never read. So look at it, solid temperature next time step. Solid temperature next time step, we started assigning a value of 400. Okay, but before you even use the value, you see that the solid temperature next time step is already overwritten using the numerator divided by the denominator here. So that's one of the other nice things about Rust Analyzer. It will give you all the compiler warnings without you using a cargo watch -x run. Yeah, you do not need to do that anymore. Okay, so what you can do, right click. You can do a lot of things now. I believe there are a few things you can do, like refactor. Okay, there are a few things you can do, like insert the explicit type 64, or what you can do is, go to definition. So let's say you go here, solid temperature next time step, you just right click. Okay, go to definition. Here's the F12 key, but I'm not going to use the F12 key. I'm just going to click. It will bring you to where it is first defined. So these are just some nice things you can do. Now, in NeoVim, of course, it will work differently, but now we are focused more on VS Code to make it a little bit more friendly right here. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that, the value of solid temperature next time step here, since it is never read, and that will remove the warning. You can see there's no more. There's no more squiggly line right here anymore. Okay. Second thing here is this I. Again, if you hover over it, it will tell you if this is intentional, prefix it with underscore I. Because this unused variable, well, you don't even use the value of I. Well, I'm not printing the value of I anymore. So what I can do is just get rid of this I right here. Or not get rid, put an underscore in front of it. So it's to tell Rust that, okay, I don't really want to care about the value of I. And that will remove the compiler warning. Okay, so let's show you some other examples. Okay, so let A equals to something. Okay, let A equals to something. Let's say I forgot to enter a value and just put a semicolon here. What will the Rust compiler do, or rather Rust analyzer do? If you hover over the colon, the semicolon, it says expected expression found semicolon. Okay, so this is what the error is saying. You're missing something. There's supposed to be some expression, some function, something there, you know, something that's over there and is not being done. Okay, same thing over here. If you take a look at the output of cargo run, okay, the actual output is actually from Rust compiler, Rust C, but never mind. From cargo run, it's also saying the same thing. I expect an expression right here at the semicolon. You got to add something there. So if we actually put, let's say 1, or maybe we right click, there's a few things we can do, either refactor, or say no refactoring is available. You can just put 1. Okay, and if you hover over this, you know, it will become A is a I32. Okay, and now it says if this is intentional, prefix with underscore. So you can do a refactor instead explicit type. No, that's not what I want. Is there anything you can do? Pick hierarchy. Yeah, go to implementations, go to type definition. There are a lot of things you can actually do here. Okay, but yeah, at the very least, the hover ability is very nice, and the ability for you to view all the types of your variables is also pretty helpful as well, right? Because there's a lot more you can do with Rust Analyzer. I just have not used it as much in VS Code. I used it a lot more in NeoVim, so I'm more familiar with using it in NeoVim rather than VS Code. But I encourage you to explore by right-clicking. There's a lot of things you can do here. Of course, the most useful one is to actually do the go to definition or go to references. Okay, that's yeah, go to references, Shift F12. Yeah? So there are 4 references here. It will actually show you every time that this solid temperature next time step is used. So highly encourage you to download Rust Analyzer as an add-on. As long as you are sure it's from official sources, it should not be an issue. So yeah, get that on to supercharge your Rust writing experience. Yeah, so it should make things a little bit easier. Yeah, look, even from, if you hover over the from path, we call this a function. Yeah, from the from path function, you can even see the example right here. This is from the create documents. You can even see the example right here, and it'll show you how to use the code, which is very nice. All of these things are very nice. The way you hover around this, and then you can actually see information. Even the unwrap, it will actually show you information about what this unwrap is actually doing under the hood. Okay, so take your time, explore everything that's going on. Okay, the toString value, just hover over using this, and the Rust Analyzer, LSP, will give you lots of information. So that's how you supercharge your Rust writing. Very practical tool. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, okay, that's enough. I'll see you next time.